What's up, guys? Kane here. I've got another 1v1 for you. It's Ivan D and Flipstip on, what is this? Bandit Plains? Trojan Hills? Something like that. I guess I can look it up. Trojan Hills it is. Okay, so Ivan D in the north here, red shield bot factory. Flipstip down here in the southwest. He's got the green shield bot factory, so a shield bot mirror. This should be interesting. You can see it's going to be a tough fight for our brave hero Ivan D here. Flipstip has a pretty strong advantage, but this is definitely Ivan D's fact. So if he has a shot, this is definitely his best one. Flipstip, of course, no slouch either. Definitely a competent shield ball player, so it'll be nice to see how this plays out. Oh no, I hope you guys will forgive me for all the wacky camera movement as I cross these valleys here. I'll try and stay out of them as well as I can. But anyway, a couple of dirtbags and then some bandits from Flipstip here. Early constructor from Ivan D and then bandits after that. Just one dirtbag to sort of figure things out. These dirtbags, like ships in the night, just barely passing each other. I don't think, nope, no visibility on each other, so gonna be just a moment longer for the factory scout. Looks like just one LLT here from Flipstip. Oh no, a second defender coming up as well. Pretty well fortified position. It's kind of dangerous spawning here. You have at least 3 and potentially 4 access routes into your base. So you definitely, I mean, if you're going to build, you know, multiple defenses anywhere, this is the map to do it. And here we go. Factory scouts are out now. Gonna get this dirtbag picked off. Probably won't make it all the way to the factory. And no, get scared away pretty quickly here. And let's see. Looks like this shield bot, or this constructor, I should say, heading out to build some radar and then right back to the base. Probably just a base management constructor here. Shotgun commander, I can hear, there we go, taking out the dirtbag with just a couple of shots. Man, that is a scary commander though. How much damage does that shotgun even deal? 31 times 12, so what is that, like 330 damage-ish? Something like that, 360? A little over 360. Oh man, doing math live, it's kind of embarrassing, but a nice strong force of bandits heading through the middle approach here from Flipstip. Going to be making its way into Ivan D's base here in just a minute. There you can see he got the scout on it. Actually no, going to be just holding position here in the center. Looks like trying to prevent Ivan D from expanding here too quickly. This bandit though gets aggroed, and look at that beautiful retreat micro. That's excellent. If your opponent isn't paying attention to his lined up units like that, you can just aggro one and pull away, just like Ivan D did there to get basically a free kill. Unfortunately, not so lucky the second time around. Flipstip paying some more attention to these bandits. Going to be pulling back. Oh, wow, a flanking force coming up here, but caught out of position. Should get taken out. No, manages to take out another bandit. Excellent microplay here from Ivan D. This is nice to see. I don't think he'll get a second one with that bandit, but it does manage to get quite a bit of damage down. And there we go. So basically even trades at this point. I don't have the attrition counter up, but what was that? Let's see. Well, no, there's 5 dead bandits. I don't want to tally the score, but hey, either way, interesting micro. And there you go. The commander finishes off that last bandit there. So looks like Flipstip has a pretty strong hold on the center here, at least for this early part of the game. Ivan D making sure to expand pretty quickly. Flipstip does have the economic advantage. It looks like he has 1, 2 constructors out on the field so far. Missed a mech right here though, Flipstip. It's unfortunate, but it looks like he's just going for the hill first anyway. Doesn't really care about that metal extractor back there. Easier to fortify, of course, being on top of a hill. So anyway, nice to see the expansion strategy here. And then coming up with a nice group of bandits along the west side as well. I'm going to be applying some pressure to the expansion up here in the northwest corner from Ivan D. You can see over there quite a few LLTs though. I don't think they'll make it all the way in. Definitely going to be able to pick off this metal extractor as well. One bandit on guard duty here for this constructor manages to save it from a embarrassing death at the hands of a dirtbag. These bandits do take out the metal extractor. Gonna get scared away by the shotgun commander, I hope. Ouch, that was a little bit too aggressive there. And wow, 2 of the bandits go down and the other 2 are very much wounded. So heading back down to safer pastures here. Looks like Flipstip's going to be expanding out to the center pretty quickly. This is really nice. Managed to scare Ivan D away from there, and after that, following up with his commander to fortify the area. And pretty good access to a lot of metal extractor spots here as well. Not to mention center control, which is always nice to have, especially with these spawning positions. Flipstip has pretty decisive control over 2 of the quickest approaches between the bases, so it's nice to see. More aggression here from Flipstip. Well, not quite aggression, but I guess just forward positioning, I should say, of these bandits here, making sure that if a constructor comes out here naked, it's going to be punished. So definitely need to keep some escorts there with the constructors. Rather large engagement lining up here, but no, ultimately Ivan D pulls back. Flipstip forms up across this bottleneck very beautifully. Nice line move there. Ivan D unfortunately having point moved his bandits, and there we go. Now on the way back out. Definitely needs to retreat, regroup, and then maybe try to enfilade. Or just pick off one of these bandits who goes a little bit too far forward and then, wow, does the same thing himself. So basically blow for blow here. Flipstip, however, has a pretty massive economic lead. Leading by about 10 metal per second at the moment. With the energy to support it. These bandits looking to pick off one of these constructors for free. It's quite a long time that this is taking, though, and that defender ultimately goes up, takes out one of the bandits right away. Another large engagement here. Ivan D trying to push into the central position from Flipstip. Too well fortified, though. Flipstip picking off another metal extractor for free, and back here at the base, these bandits do get cleaned up. It looks like they took out just one of the convicts, so, yeah, ultimately, wow. Yeah, ultimately a good trade for Ivan D. Not a profitable trade for Flipstip there. But, here we go. More engagements. Lots of bandit wars here. This is interesting to see. I like bandits. Almost like them as much as glaives, but I don't know. I guess I have a little bit of a grudge because I play glaives so much, and bandits will just shut them down in large groups. So, anyway, I really like to see a lot of raider play. Ooh, Rogue's coming in here, pushing solo against this commander. With the range, going to be able to take out those defenses perfectly, so definitely the right call up there. This constructor also out of position. Wow, there's so much action on the map here. Ivan D coming through, excellent job managing to raid out this this constructor, expanding with absolutely no escort. Follow-up force behind it to take out the one bandit who tried to come to the rescue. Oh no, don't let it slide. There we go. Come through here, sweep this all the way out. There's definitely a constructor to pick up there. Flipstip losing a bandit up there, and then, well, having a hard time against these LLTs. Should be able to skirm them. I'm not sure what's going on with the skirm AI there. I've noticed that recently with some slashers I was using. They'll actually walk into range of the defenses rather than taking it out with 0 damage like they probably should. But I'm not sure if that's my fault or what exactly is going on there, but I can definitely sympathize with taking some shots from that LLT. Alright, these bandits have cleaned up this western plateau here. Looks like they'll be heading into the base. Gotta be careful of this roach just planted by Flipstip. Let's take a look here. These bandits are definitely in the perfect position to get caught by this roach. Looks like they're just gonna be hanging out for the moment, but here we go. This roach lying in wait. Oh my gosh, this could be a big one. Here we go, right next to the roach, and they don't spot it out. The roach, oh, one cloaks, and there we go. All but one of those bandits go down. That was a beautiful, beautiful roach. That's something you don't see enough of, you guys. Using roaches to defend these bottlenecks it works so well, especially against large raider groups, and on a large map like this, you're pretty much forced to use a large raider group. And what is this? How did I not see this earlier? Flipstip, with such a large eco advantage, he built a missile silo here in the middle of the map, launching an inferno directly in the heart of Ivan D's base, which is Ivan D. All he has to say is lol. Ivan D, on the other hand, going for the gunship switch, which is just as wacky. I guess I should have mentioned that this game was played with the no LO setting on, so definitely has the potential to get pretty wacky, and definitely that was an appropriate move from Flipstip here in this game. Also, storage, which, I mean, wacky as well. And there we go. I mean, you can see just how much devastation the Inferno wrought on this base. Not able to take down either of the factories, but potentially burning off a lot of metal here if Ivan D doesn't cut out the production. Boy, look at that. This bandit gets built with 19% health and then dies immediately. Yeah, so you gotta be careful if you do get napalmed like that to shut off your factory for a little bit, or at least put it on wait. And a outlaw coming out here to support these bandits. Constructor as well, gonna be taking advantage of the reclaim and repairing. Very nice to see as well. Really nice expansion over here to the east as well from Flipstip. Look at that, completely uncontested. Ivan D could certainly come through here and raid it out, but yeah, well, there's a lot going on here, so you can't slide him for that. I mean, ultimately, this was, wow, just a great game. I really enjoyed that. I know it was played with no Elo, but that was one of the better games I've seen in a long time. Another Inferno coming in right after the final bell. So, yeah, fun game. I'm not sure exactly where Ivan D went wrong. I think Flipstip just managed to expand much more aggressively. Look at this. Look at Flipstip's expansion over here to the eastern side. He expanded basically with just one LLT. I'm not sure if he was escorting these constructors or what exactly went on there. But either way, it did give him a pretty big advantage. He was able to use that, as we saw, to build the missile silo, which ultimately sealed the deal. I thought Ivan D had a pretty good chance. I mean, getting roached like that always hurts. But, yeah, interesting game. If you guys have anything to add, let me know in the comments. And other than that, I'll catch you guys next time.